Deep in the woods of a forgotten town lies Hollow Creek, a place shrouded in fear and mystery. The locals speak of an ancient crone who lives in a decaying cabin hidden among the trees. They don't call her by any name, they simply refer to her as the Witch. But she is no ordinary old woman. There is something far darker and more sinister about her. Decades ago, when the village was still inhabited, children began vanishing without a trace. The first to disappear was 8-year-old Emma. A week later, brothers Richard and Thomas vanished in the dead of night. Desperate parents scoured the forest, finding nothing but scraps of torn clothing and faint bloodstains. The night before each disappearance, villagers claimed to hear a strange chanting drifting from the woods, a sound like whispered spells carried on the wind. Soon after, eerie markings began appearing on the trees surrounding Hollow Creek. Inverted crosses, scorched handprints, and indecipherable symbols carved deep into the bark warned everyone to stay away. Whispers spread that the witch had cursed the area, luring the curious and the reckless into her domain. Despite the warnings, some couldn't resist the pull of the legend. Years later, a group of college students decided to investigate the mystery. Among them were Liam and Jessica, a couple eager for adventure, their friend Mark, and Mark's younger sister, Claire. Armed with a camera, flashlights, and recording equipment, they entered the woods, laughing off the town's superstitions. At first, their camera captured only faint whispers and rustling leaves. But as they ventured deeper, the sounds grew louder and their flashlights began to flicker. When they reached the cabin, the door creaked open on its own. Inside, they found a rotting doll with its eyes gouged out lying on the floor. The walls were covered in strange, ancient symbols. Suddenly, they heard faint laughter, a child's giggle echoing through the dark. The footage shows Jessica wandering into a dark corridor of the cabin. Moments later, her scream pierces the silence. Then, there is nothing. The camera falls to the ground and captures a final, chilling image. A pale, twisted figure with long white hair and hollow eyes reaching out toward the lens. Weeks later, hunters found the camera, but there was no sign of the students. Oddly, the memory card contained additional footage recorded after their disappearance. In these final clips, the witch stares directly into the camera and whispers, "Don't come back here." To this day, no one knows who or what the witch truly is. Some believe she is a vengeful spirit guarding her cursed domain. Others think she is a tormented soul trapped in the woods. The cabin still stands, its doors rotting, yet sealed as if the forest itself wants to keep it hidden. On quiet nights, locals swear they can hear faint laughter and see a dim light flickering in the cabin's window. Those brave, or foolish, enough to get close, never return.